Let's return now to Canberra, and we've got the arrival of the President of the European Commission tomorrow here in Canberra for the expected signing of a free trade agreement, someone that worked on the negotiations over many years. Shadow Cabinet Secretary Zoe McKenzie is with me. You must be delighted this is finally getting done. I know you worked on this many years ago.
Yeah, to be fair, like substantive ministerial level meetings started back in 2015, I think. Matthias Cormann handled them for us. Andrew Robb, as you know, I worked for a long time, was very prolific and engaged in the Asian sphere, and Matthias was our man for the European deal, assisted by our office at the time. And there's been about 2 generations of DFAT negotiators who've worked on this deal. So there's a lot of people who are very relieved to see it finally coming to fruition.
What's it worth for our exporters?
At the moment, two-way trade's about $110 billion, and we expect that it will increase that by about $10 billion. And keep in mind, that's in both different directions. We export about $17 billion. But we are really behind the times. New Zealand's had a deal for years. Mercosur recently, so the Latin American countries recently signed a deal. India's got a deal. So Australia's a bit late to the party, almost got there in 23, but the government balked at the last minute. And frankly, I think the Europeans put us on the back burner for a while as a result. So it's finally getting done. It should be signed tomorrow, and then the President of the European Commission will address the Parliament.
And the fact that Ursula von der Leyen will become the first female leader, visiting leader, to address our Parliament.
Yeah.
You'd welcome that, obviously.
Absolutely, absolutely. I think it's essential that she address our Parliament. I think at one point last week they were thinking not of having that happen. A number of us made strong representations, I might say, to our friends in government that she should, in fact, address the Parliament, particularly after Mark Carney addressed it in the most recent sitting period. The first female, the first President of the European Commission, and an extremely important strategic partner. So it's the FTA, a strategic defence agreement, and Horizon Europe. So that's all about research and innovation agreements that should be signed off tomorrow. Really important to deepen our partnership with a stable, shared values jurisdiction like the European
Given how much uncertainty there is worldwide.
Absolutely.
The timing is pretty good.
And I noticed last time I was there, the increase in the knowledge of our region, the Asia-Pacific region, around extraordinary. So they're becoming very valuable partners indeed.
Zoe McKenzie, thank you very much. We'll talk to you soon.